We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from CaJohn's Fiery Foods, the mastermind John Hard, we have a Reaper Sling Blade. Now, as I was saying in the review, this is one of the first Reaper sauces I remember coming to my attention. And there's a quote from Smokin' Ed Curry about the Reaper itself. And of course there's all this stuff. And certainly neither one of those two fine gentlemen needs any introduction from me as far as what they mean to the hot sauce world. I think both might be in the Hall of Fame. If not, I'm sure that both will be in the super near future, but I think they both probably already are. So we start with Reaper Pepper Mash, which is Reaper peppers, vinegar, apple cider vinegar, distilled vinegar possibly also, water, tomato paste, lemon juice, onion powder, salt, garlic powder. So, supposedly at one time this said a ghost pepper in it also, although I don't see it listed in the ingredients. It might have changed a little bit because like a lot of the online ingredients panels I see also list onions, which this does not, as far as I can tell, currently have. No restrictor cap. And you can see I've been pretty fond of it. I've probably eaten slightly over half the bottle by now. But you can see it pours somewhat slow, very thick, very well put together. Oddly enough, there's no emulsifier, at least none listed in here. You can see there is some of the nice pulp in there. And I poured too much again, dang it. See, look at that. Now I can't show you how it flows. It is not super sticky though. It does an okay job of holding on to stuff. Not super sticky. It's just beautiful red, going a bit towards orange there at the sides, but just this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Very, very appetizing sauce. I think this might be, it's not a pure Reaper sauce per se, but I think this might be certainly one of the better Reaper sauce I've had. But this might be actually the best introduction to the pepper itself. Let's just get on into things. There's an immediate blast of pepper, followed a bit back in by vinegar, but it's more of just a general astringent. There's not a lot of the apple cider vinegar flavor that I don't like. There's a very subtle tomato presence in there, and it's so brilliantly done. Just like all of the master sauces, it is just so beautifully done. I mean, if you don't know CaJohn's and you are an interested chili head or a chili head who's kind of in the mix, you really got to look into this, because if there's a ringer in the hot sauce world, it's this one. It's this guy. The ability of him to craft peppers into just brilliant flavor concoctions where everything works together so nicely is just magnifique. So, as I mentioned, of course, this is wound up being another sauce of the year. And you'll have to stay tuned until the end of the year. So December 31st, 2021 is when I always announce my sauce of the year on my blog, which is available. And as well, with the review for this, written review, available in the description below. So stay tuned and we'll see how this does against the other candidates. At the time of this filming, I've got 6 candidates right now, but it is still early November as I'm doing this, so there could be more. Anyway, that aside, so tomato, garlic powder, onion powder, salt. Four right there. We have 4 of the components of a spaghetti sauce or a sort of Italian type pasta sauce. So I thought, why don't I just go get a slice of pizza? So this particular one comes from Whole Foods, and it's kind of funny. Their stupid flatbread pizzas never. You can buy it by the slice, but they never fit in the box, right? I have never had one that actually fit in the box correctly. So anyway, though, we're just gonna slop some sauce on this baby. Let's get a lot. Let's get a lot of sauce. This sauce is it's hard for me not to use a lot of it because I love this so much. This is just an excellent sauce. Highly recommend. If you have been afraid of the Reaper sauces getting into them, I can't recommend this enough. This one, you get a good sense of the flavor, a little bit of the bitterness that can go with, but it is not blow your face off hot. Okay, so here's what I did to the old pizza. So you can see we've got quite a bit on there. And we're just gonna pick it up and go for it. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Just really good. There's an extra bit of saltiness to the sauce. And it works so well here. So I've got an okay burn. Not real hot. I'm really trying to, at this point, rebuild my tolerance for some stuff I've got coming up for this channel. So some of it might be posted by the time you see this, some of it might not, but stay tuned for that for sure. But let's talk about the Whole Foods pizza. So, as you can see, it was a flatbread, my favorite type of pizza, and you can buy it by the slice, my favorite way of getting it. I try not to eat pizza too much, which this will make a problem for me, because it is so good in that application, but it's really good I've had this in a lot of different ways, and it's been really good and everything. That's not to say that I don't think I would try it on tacos. For instance, I don't think it's flexible in quite that way, but it is very, very, very flexible overall, and it is delicious. Just a really, really good sauce. Another one from CaJohn's, and he's had sauces in my sauce of the year contention quite a lot over the history of the blog. So with Whole Foods, be just a little bit judicious. I would say just stick to, if you can get it right when they get it out of the oven, that's the best time to get it, obviously. Stick to pepperoni, stick to cheese. Those two seem to hold up the best, but the one problem with them is that by the slice, it could be sitting there for a while before you get it. And this one wasn't bad. It clearly had been there for a little while, but it hadn't. I've had some that are just, I can actually just, pound a hole through this table with how hard they are. That one wasn't like that, but oh man, it works so well with it. This is just a really, really great sauce. And that tomato, I'm kind of surprised more people aren't using tomato paste because and they're probably not skillful as John Hart is, obviously, but just the subtle backhand nature of that, it's just, like I said, just magnifique, just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So, my highest recommend to get it. If you're not a chili head, work your way up to this one though, because it is certainly a Reaper sauce. There's no mistaking that. But if you devote yourself to being a chili head, this is absolutely should be on your radar, particularly if you favor flavor above heat. So there it is, CaJohn's Reaper Sling Blade Hot Sauce.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.